Giant defense aspirants, my name is Kartik Negi, and as we all know that after 1 month there is our NDA written exam of NDA-2 2024. So I would be telling you the strategy for 1 month that what you should do, and it's your choice that you should follow my strategy or you can also make your own strategy. So at whatever time you are watching this video, just start preparing for your exam if yet you are not being serious for your exam. So before telling you the strategy, I would tell you that for whom this strategy is for. So there are two types of aspirants. The first one is that he have prepared each and everything, but the main problem was that he was not revising, or there is an aspirant who is not who has not yet prepared anything. So I consider both of those aspirants in the same level, because the aspirant who has prepared everything but didn't revise, at the same time who didn't do anything, didn't know anything after ending the syllabus. Yes, he might be knowing something, but I consider that this video is for both of these peoples, or if you are not confident and you want to start again or you just want to revise, so this is for you. So starting with the strategy, I have divided the month, which is of August month, into two parts, and the first part which is of 20 days and the second part which is of 10 days. In the first 20 days you will be preparing for your GAT and mathematics, or you will be revising and you will be learning the concepts, and on the last 10 days you will be giving the mock tests, revising, and on the last day, that is 31st day, you will be just resting and not putting stress on your mind. So starting with that, what you should do in 20 days for mathematics, because it is the first part of your NDA written exam, which covers 300 marks out of 900 marks. So if you have prepared for your mathematics or you want to revise, so I have choose the selective chapters which I prefer you to practice upon, or I prefer you to work upon, is first of all matrix and determinants, which I think is the easiest chapter because it is totally based upon the properties. Second is statistics, and third is probability. And if you are doing probability, so taking these three chapters, that is sets, relation and function, and permutation and combination, will be beneficial for you, because from these three chapters, that is sets, relation, function, and permutation and combination, the questions of probabilities are asked. After that, if you will also focus upon 2D geometry, 3D geometry, and vectors, that will be more beneficial for you. And if you haven't did anything, so by doing these things very accurately and very putting your dedication towards it, you will be able to score at least 75 marks, which is required so that your GAT exam is checked. Now talking about that at what time you should do it, so I will tell you the routine which you should follow at the end of the video. But before that, I would like to start with GAT now. As we know that GAT covers a lot of syllabus in it, and so many subjects and so many chapters, but I have selected some of the subjects because I'm prioritizing the number of questions and its marks. So first one is geography, which covers 100 marks out of 600 marks, and then physics, and then chemistry, biology. Why I'm including chemistry and biology? Because the concepts and the chapters which come in ND exam are from class 10th to 11th. That is a bit known to you because you everybody have studied in class 10th, so that's why I've included these both subjects. And after that, going towards polity, that if you will be doing some of the topics, some of the selective and important topics in polity, so that will be also beneficial for you. And at the end, English, which is of 200 marks, and current affairs is always mandatory for you. Now from where to prepare for GAT part, as the previous video which I made, I told you that you should watch the videos, lectures. So you might have watched, or if you didn't watch, so doing PYQs, which are covered from 10 to 12 years, PYQs, that will be good for you or enough for you. First of all, starting with English, as we know that English 200 marks are based upon the rules. So it is sure that the exam of English will be coming from the rules only, and there are around 80 to 90 rules of English. So doing all of the rules are not important, but if you do around 60 to 70 rules of English and practice upon that, so that will be a good strategy. And if in one day you are targeting to do around 4 to 5 rules, and after that you are practicing upon those type of questions, so that will also be beneficial. Now talking about other 5 subjects which I recommended to you, that is geography, physics, chemistry, biology and polity. So doing PYQs, as I said, that it would be enough for you because the questions are so many times repeated. Now the question arises that from where you should prepare your PYQs, because it is there are so many options, but there are two types, that is online and offline. If you can afford buying a book, so you can buy a book from Amazon or Flipkart, whatever website you want. And if you are not able to, so you can go to the website of UPSC, where previous year papers, that is PYPs, are uploaded in their website only. There is a section, if you will just write upon the Google search bar that PYPs from UPSC website, so the first or second link will be of that UPSC one only. Now talking about current affairs, as we all know that current affairs are not repeated, so there is not at all any requirement to do PYQs, but you will have to do the current affairs by seeing a lecture or by reading magazines of previous magazines of around 6 to 7 months. But I recommend you, instead of reading, you should take lectures. And I recommend you sir, who is Asim sir, and he teaches in PW, because his way of making the students or aspirants understand is very good, and good amount of knowledge is delivered to the students in one video. So I would recommend you watching the lectures of Asim sir, because I am also watching the lectures of Asim sir for current affairs. Now moving on the second part, that is the left 10 days, that what you will be doing on the last 10 days. You might have predicted that what I am going to say, that is mock test, because mock test plays very important role in when you are preparing for any exam, because it first of all improves your time management. It works upon your time management. And the second thing which it works upon is, after giving the mock test, you can do analysis, and by that you can understand that on which topics you are weak and on which topics you are stronger, so that you can focus upon your weak topics. And the third thing which is very important while doing your examination, while you are in your examination hall, that which topics or which questions are there to leave, because there are because this is not required at all to attempt each and every questions, all 150 questions in your GAT and all 120 questions in your mathematics. It is not important to do all, but it is important to know this thing, that at what time or how much time you should give to any question, and which question you should leave. So by giving mock tests, you can conclude this thing. Now talking about that from where you should buy the book, or you can go to online also. If you are choosing your online, that from where you want to prepare, as in the previous video I told you, the defense exam, there is a test series section also, from where you can prepare for your NDA. There are so many mock tests. And if you want to buy a offline book, or if you want to buy a book from any website, so I would like to suggest you PW, 10 MCQ and 10 PYQs. So the thing which I told you, that you can prepare by PYQs, so this book you can buy. There is no promotion of this book at all. I'm just recommending you because I thought that it is good. On your opinion, you can buy any of the book which you want. Now I'm going to tell you that what should be your routine. This is according to me and on my opinion. If you want yourself to make your own strategy which suits best for you, you can make your own. But I am suggesting you if you are not getting any idea. Now talking about routine which you should follow, according to me, it's my opinion that this is best. And if you want yourself to make your own routine or your strategy, so you can, because it suits best for me. And the routine and strategy which suits best for you, if it is this, so you can follow it, otherwise you can make your own. So this is the routine which you can follow. As I am of evening shift, that's why I'm providing this routine to you, because there might be some of the aspirants who are of evening shift school, and there are so many aspirants, as I know, that they're of morning shift school. So I have preferred this routine for you. Now talking about that, at what time you should do mathematics. See, if you are going for mathematics, as I shown in the routine that you should do mathematics in school, but you might be asking, or you asked from you so many times in the comment section, I also seen that in school what do you do. So most of the times I prefer doing mathematics in school. There are also my friends who are NDA aspirants and they used to do mathematics also. One of my friend brings RS Agarwal, one of my friend brings PW book. So whatever books or whatever question suits best for us, we used to do that. Otherwise doing NCRT was also best option for me. And practicing questions can be done from anywhere, whatever the source you want. But you should also be aware of this thing, that if in your class you are not able to focus, so this means you're not serious at all. Start being assertive to your friends, that if your friend is coming to you and he's making fun of you that why you are studying, or if someone is disturbing you, because it happens that your classmates are your friends and like they won't let you study, because it happens with friends. So that's why you should be assertive. You should be telling to your friends that let me study for at least 1 month, because after 1 month there is my ND written exam. So start being assertive to your friends, start sitting alone, and if you're not sitting alone, so sit with the friend who is quiet or who is ND aspirant and preparing with you. This is it for the video. I will be meeting you in the next video. Best of luck for your NDA written exam and for your SSDs also. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.